Headless architecture is a frontier between front end and the backend services. And basically, they are independent services that share and communicate information through an API. And this is a specialization of the decoupled architecture. Nowadays, we have multiple and diverse consumer devices sharing a same content source. And for example, now we can consume data from Netflix in our TVs, web browser, smartphone, and who knows, maybe even get notifications on our smartwatches in the future, in the metaverse. Yeah, well, right now, big organizations are benefiting from headless architecture, and some examples and real clear examples are Amazon, Etsy, Toyota, Sony, Tesla, Nike, McDonald's, and everything relies on having this support on multiple devices, right? And multiple platforms.
Okay, so currently, according to the different sources, more than 60% of enterprises are implementing this type of architecture. But right now, we are still experimenting at transition period. So as platforms evolve to keep pace, the need for more flexible solutions arises. So definitely, this is a trend that will continue to grow.
A decoupled CMS means that the backend and the front end are separated into two separate components. For example, front end can be coded in React and the backend in Java. And so we call this a proactive approach, right? A coupled or a traditional CMS intertwines or locks both front end and back end tasks. And finally, the headless CMS doesn't have a defined front end system or what we call a presentation layer. We are only thinking on the back end, and it pushes content to multiple devices and let them handle how the data is output. And we call this reactive.
Well, thanks to its flexibility, the time from implementation to deployment is way shorter than in other architectures. If you combine this with microservices, then you can deliver newer, bigger features while reducing the risk of having significant downtime. Well, first of all, having the correct team is fundamental. A team who has the technical knowledge and the business vision. Then think what the business needs are. For example, do you have multiple and diverse content channels? Do you want a way to future-proof your application, or are you looking for better ways to keep your application secure? Do you want more flexibility for releasing new features? If so, then this type of architecture is most likely to be the best option for you.